चलिए दोस्तों शुरू करते हैं without wasting time. In this video, we will see one more example of the loop in the Terraform. How we can create the ACI resources with the help of loop in Terraform. So here is the main.tf file where we are going to create a tenant. Okay, tenant name will be tenant underscore test. So this is the resource name of the Terraform. This is the reference name, and this is the object name which we want to create in the ACI fabric. And after that, here I've defined the resource for the VRF. We want to create the two VRF resource is the AC underscore VRF. This is the reference name, and here we are running a for loop, okay, on the locals.vrf file, okay, and here we are attaching the tenant dn tenant dn in the VRF, and here we are also getting the name for the each VRF from the uh, running the for loop. When we are running for loop on locals.vrf, I will show the local file. A similar way, here we are creating a few bridge domains, and again this is the resource name of the Terraform, and this is the reference name, and here we are again running the for loop on the local.bds, and we are getting the bd name will be, and we are attaching the tenant dn, and we are also putting the name, and we are establishing the relationship between the vrf and bd. Okay, so here is the provider block where I'm putting the what is the plugin required, and what is the config, what is the username password required to log into the ACI. And the local.tf, I have put this variable in the locals under the vrf block. I have this two vrf, put the red and blue. Under the bd, I have put the vrf name red and bd name. So I want bd 500 to be part of red vrf, and bd 501 and 502 part of the vrf blue. And on this here we can see that vrf we have in a list. Under the bd is the list. Under that list we have a dictionary key value, key value, key value. So on that we are running a loop. So here you can see that while we creating a vrf for each to set locals.vrf, under this local block I have a vrf. On that I am running a loop, and after that each dot value, one value, two value. So this is under that I'm getting a value. Similar way for the bd, for each, for bd in locals.bd. So locals.bd I'm getting again locals. Under that locals we have this bds. Under that we have a key value. So we are using key and value in both of the places. You can see that here we are using a value. Here we are using value for the bd, and here we are using the value for the vrf in the above loop. So let's run the code. So let's run first command terraform init. This will download the required plugin for the provider. Okay, after that we need to run a plan, terraform plan. Okay, after that we need to apply this plan to perform the changes. Need to confirm the yes. 6 resources need to be created. So they've completed all of the resources. Run the command terraform show. It should show all of the resources which you have created. Here we can see that the terraform show command. Let me go about the size for this also. So here we can see that it have created bd 500. In that bd, these are the properties are there. Okay, and it's this bd. This should be somewhere here actually. bd name is the 500, and it's under the tenant underscore test. Okay, and this is the part of relation where we are a thread. Similar way, bd 501 is a part. This is the name of the bd, and this is the mac, and this is the part of vrf blue as we described in the terraform code. Symbol for the bd 502, this is the name, and r flood is no. It's telling all of the property which present on the ACI with respect to bd part of blue we have created. And here is showing that this is the tenant we have created, tenant underscore test, and here it's showing the vrf are created, and these are the properties related to the vrf. Let's verify similar thing in the epic also. Epic here is showing that you can see that you create the tenant. Once you go into the tenant, so here in the We have to go to the networking. Under that network there should be 3 BD 500 501, here it is, and there should be 2 VRF should be there, VRF blue, and that is also created. So similar way, if I have to destroy these resources, I have to run the command terraform destroy. It will destroy all of the resources. So it will delete all of the resources. But if now go back again to the API, you will not able to see that any here in the networking, and here we are in the see that there is no BD, and just wait. So there is no tenant. You can see that there is no tenant. There is tenant property. All of the BD we are also gone.